爱的观众朋友，大家晚安！欢迎各位准时收看《津津乐道》，我是周乐。首先，让我们来跟大家说一声拜一个晚年。元宵节刚刚过，但是中国的龙年刚刚到来，希望大家在2012年都有非常健康的身体，非常快乐的家庭生活，还有非常好的人际关系。首先，让我来介绍今天的两位嘉宾。我们从这一位开始介绍，他是矽谷地产集团的负责人 Frank Liu。Frank 你好。
Lily 好，各位观众朋友大家晚安。
这位朋友呢，他叫 Roger Wintle。他是在 practice real estate law 还有 business law， 他是 Frank 的朋友，曾经在我们的节目中出现过一次。Good to have you, Roger.
Good evening, Lily. Nice to be here.
Wonderful. 那么 Roger 今天在我们的节目当中，就是要来跟大家讲一讲，我们平常晴天雨天，有的时候气候不好，或者是情况不好，我们都要有一个 bulletproof 的外套，
对，
或者是有一把雨伞。那么 Roger 在这边就是担任这个角色，帮我们穿一件保护的衣服啊。那么 Frank 首先来给我们做一个开场白，就是您现在有很多的投资人都是来从两岸三地来的新移民，
对，
到这边来买很大片的房屋或者是土地，但是您要强调的是 protection 是最重要的。
没错。我最主要的就是说我有很多客户现在有 first time buyer，OK， 有买50万的，有买 move up 的，买100万的，还有中国富豪买500万、600万的那还有这个买 income property 特别多，
投资物业
40万以下的对，那有的不止买1栋，要买5栋，OK 好。但是我想最主要的，因为我在这一行做那么久，今年是第28年，我想
28年。您看起来就像28。
谢谢。那个最主要的，我觉得应当回馈我们的华人社会。那最主要的很多事情我们都知道，在美国就说，不论是 it doesn't matter how much you make, it's how much you keep, it's matter， 对吧？就是能够保有多少。对。但是我觉得现在最重要的是，因为我们是大概都是第一代华人，对吧？第一代移民。最重要，我们要了解说美国的社会是怎么样，怎么去保护自己。
How does it work？
对，我们每天工作很辛苦，我们赚了钱去付 mortgage， 让孩子上好的学校，对不对？然后呢，这个希望再有点钱买一些 investment， 可是往往就是说怎么样去说去保护自己。所以 it doesn't matter how much you keep, it's how much you can protect 跟保护自己。
Yes。
所以常常很多人讲是说，很多人都说，哎，我需要身体检查。其实我上个月我才做个身体检查，但是没有人会记得说这个 liability check up、annual liability check up。我10个客人里面9个人，我问他说：“你记不记得你那个 insurance， 你车子 insurance 多少钱？”
他的答案一定是说我不记得。
这答案我说哇，我说今天一定要我这个嘉宾来，一定要 Roger 来跟大家解释一下，今天的节目特别重要，
观众朋友们
一定要看怎么保护自己 ，How to protect yourself。The asset protection, right? So you are the man.
You are the person to tell us.
Well, that's fine. Where would you like me to start? Because this is a big subject. Now, you had mentioned, I don't speak Chinese, obviously, but I picked up some...
Apparently you do now.
I picked up some things that Frank was saying about investing in income-producing property.
Yeah, but
let's start there for a minute. Because what I say to my clients is, if you buy the income-producing property in your own name, then if there's a problem and you get sued, then all of the assets that belong to you are on the table.
In other words, you want to put your property under my name?
I'm not suggesting that, Lily, but that's a good fallback position. Here's what I would suggest. You can form an LLC, a limited liability company.
For each property?
Well, there's two schools of thought. One is, and I've got clients who will put each property in an LLC, separate and apart. So if this LLC goes down, it doesn't drag every other LLC down. Some people don't like to do that because for each LLC that you form, you have a minimum $800 franchise tax that you have to pay to the state of California every year. So you multiply that by 5 or 10, and some people say...
Easily to go to a few $1,000s a year.
Yes, and I don't want to do that. So at least if you have one LLC and you put the income-producing properties in that, then at least you have the initial wall between your assets and what the LLC owns. So I think you're making a big mistake if you buy property and you don't put it in an LLC or a corporation. Now, I prefer the LLC for a couple of reasons. It's easy to form. You're not required to issue stock like you would be in a corporation. You don't have to have meetings. Where in corporation, even if you own the corporation yourself, you're supposed to have a meeting.
Either C or S
law.
corporation.
Sure. Yes. So the LLC is easier to form, cheaper to form. So I would recommend that to start with. Now, if you're going to be a property owner and you have your property in an LLC to produce income for yourself, then you want to make sure you have as much insurance as you can afford. Because the first line of defense for a tenant who gets injured on the property or a guest of the tenant who gets injured on the property is, let's look at who the owner is and who the tenant is, and let's sue them both for premises liability issues.
Okay.
So if you have a lot of insurance, that's the first line of defense. You get a lawsuit, you go take it to your friendly neighborhood insurance person, and then say, cover me and protect me, and you give me a lawyer that'll protect me under that insurance policy. Now, Frank and I were talking about this earlier. If you have the maximum insurance for your automobile, if you have the maximum insurance for your home, then you can buy what's called an umbrella insurance policy. And it's just what it sounds like. The umbrella policy will require that you have certain minimums for the underlying insurance for your home or for your car. And over and above that, you can buy $2, $3, $4, $5 million worth of umbrella policy, so that if you run out of insurance in the automobile or the home situation, your umbrella can kick in. It's fairly cheap, but they have standards as to what they want you to reach before the umbrella kicks in. So that's not a bad idea to have umbrella insurance. I think I have $2 million of my own umbrella insurance in case something happens to me. I think it's a good idea. It's fairly cheap. And it's a good investment.
Okay, Roger, can a foreigner open a LLC?
Well, that's a good question. I know that foreigners cannot be owners of a stock in a sub-S corporation.
So they cannot be the owner of a corporation. But for LLC, can they do that?
Well, they could be an owner in a C corporation, and I think they can be an owner in an LLC as well.
Okay. For this specific question, maybe you can talk to Roger Wintle at a later date or ask Frank about it later on. OK， 亲爱的观众朋友，我们今天讨论的就是投资和保险是同样重要的事情。就像 Frank 刚才说的，不在乎您赚多少钱，而是在乎您能够保有多少钱，这个保护多少钱，所以这个观念大家要深深的记在自己的心里。好的，我们现在时间的问题，我们要休息一下，进段工商资讯，马上回来以后还有更重要的重点，请两位来给大家点评，马上回来。